Hypixel Skyblock is a fully MMORPG game, but inside of Minecraft. It's a game where you log in, grind skills, items, and defeat endgame bosses. And as much as that sounds cool and exciting, the game has its own flaws, especially when it comes to the game's main core, which is of course skills. With that, I'm here today to talk about Skyblock skills, their flaws, and how can they be fixed. So subscribe if you like the content. Combat. Combat is a tricky skill to judge, and that's because over the years Hypixel made it so much better and easy to level up. That's by introducing combat content like slayers, dungeons, Kudra and more, and other game mechanics like bestiary. But there is a still big issue when it comes to grinding combat in early game. Most, if not all, popular grinding spots like the End or Crimson Isles are often overcrowded, leading to competition for mobs and reduced XP rates. This often creates toxicity between players since everyone needs to grind their combat skill to unlock new islands like the Crimson Isles or new items and armor. To fix this, the admins can either reduce the amount of players per lobby or by increasing the spawn rate of mobs in certain islands. Farming. As we all know, back in the days, farming was one of the worst skills to level up in Skyblock. You had to build giant farms in your private island, which takes hours up to a day of just building, and the admins luckily released multiple tools to help building those farms much faster. But even with that, your island will still look ugly with all of these farms and even cause some frame drops and even crashes. But again, the admins saved the day by releasing the garden, a place where you can create farms, copy and paste them to other plots, and have all possible farms outside of your private island. The garden update also brought some new mechanics, tools and items that overall made farming one of the easiest skills to grind, as I explained in this video. My only issue with this skill is that it does not contribute towards other parts of the game, except one thing, which is hot potato books, which you can still obtain from dungeons without even farming. And to fix this, the admins can add multiple new items that can be obtained from farming that buff other in-game items. For example, an item to increase mining speed for drills, some pet upgrades, or even an upgrade to hot potato books or fuming potato books. Fishing. I don't even know where to start from. How expensive the fishing setups are, how bad the XP rates are, or how even boring it is. Now don't get me wrong, fishing is a great skill. I find it very relaxing and much more enjoyable than farming, but the XP rates are awful that you will have to wait for certain mares to show up or certain events just to get better XP rates. And how boring it is also makes it a very difficult skill to level up. You either have to join a voice call with your friends to not get bored, or watch a movie, an anime, or a series. I have mentioned earlier that setups are expensive, but that only counts for people who want to get fishing 50 very quickly. To fix this, I would say the Hypixel can add some quick events. We have seen that with the golden fish appearing after 8 minutes of fishing in the Crimson Isles, so why don't we apply that to normal fishing? Imagine this, you are fishing and suddenly a crate shows up. After you fish up that crate, you will get one of 3 buffs for a certain duration: fishing XP buff, sea creature chance buff, or fishing speed buff. In my opinion, this will make the grinding for fishing 50 a bit less annoying, and these buffs will benefit the new players a lot since their stats will be very low. Mining. Back in my days, a cobblestone generator was the best way of getting mining XP, but with the introduction of mining islands like the Dwarven Mines, Crystal Hollows and Glassite Tunnels, getting mining XP is much more easier. And thanks to commissions and commission milestone, you can reach mining 60 a record time. This skill is almost perfect. The more you upgrade your items, the faster and better the progress becomes. But with the introduction of the mining fatigue mechanic, mining is pain for people who live outside of the US. To simply clarify what I mean, mining blocks with this mechanic is ping dependent, and since Hypixel does not have proxy servers, mining is a bit annoying with over 200 ms, which is sadly what I average. But outside of that, mining is really cool and I still enjoy it to this day, even with 250 ms average ping. Also, please don't forget to subscribe since I have spent so much time on this video. Alchemy. This is one of the easiest skills to level up, and if you don't have level 50 already, what are you doing? I get that setting up the brewing stands and making potions is annoying, but this skill is very rewarding. First of all, the duration of your god potion will be doubled, and the second thing is that you can use enchanted sugarcane to level up sheep pets and then resell them. So it's not that bad, but it's very annoying. In my opinion, to fix this and make it less annoying, the admins can add a way to quickly fill the brewing stands with water bottles. Since the admins have already made a custom GUI for brewing stands, then why not add the button that adds water bottles to the brewing stand for small amount of coins? I feel like this small addition will make a lot of people consider level up alchemy because of how less annoying it is now. Taming. It's perfect. Enchanting. It's also perfect, but obtaining some books, especially for Iron Man players, is a lot more difficult, but luckily the admins thought of that and they are working on improving it by introducing an RNG meter to the experimentation table. Dungeoneering. This is the most fun skill to level up unless you're playing with Party Finder. In that case, that's an issue. Still though, dungeons are very fun and rewarding, but its biggest issue is the servers. Whether you live in America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Zimbabwe, you will experience the worst lag spikes in dungeons more than any other server. And there are 3 ways to fix this. The first fix is that me, you, everyone, let's move to America. The second fix is upgrading the servers and adding proxy servers in Europe and other places around the world. And the third fix is to reduce the amount of mobs and animations. Listen Hypixel, as much as some animations are cool and interesting, us the players are ready to leave them behind if that means better server experience. Foraging. There's nothing good to say about this skill aside from the admins dedicating their biggest update ever just for this skill because they know it requires an entire revamp. And if you are wondering when is the update gonna release, we don't even know. Cosmetic skills. I don't really see an issue with these skills except for social, because that created a huge issue where chat is being spammed by people just so we can visit their island. To fix this, the only thing I can think about is probably adding a limit for messages that contain the word visit. So for example, you can mention it 3 times every minute or something like that, which will hopefully reduce the amount of spam going on in the chat. But yeah, my friends, please keep the comments civil and please don't attack me for anything that I said in this video. And if you have any opinion that you'd like to share, please make sure to comment it down below. With that, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe and join my Discord server for 10 million coins giveaway. And with that, see you in the next one.